Hi guys, in this video we'll be checking out how AutoOptimize experiments with headings that can help you increase conversions. The headline is the most important part of the website as it is usually the first thing that people see, so it should deliver the message of your brand with clarity. AutoOptimize has been able to improve conversions exponentially through these heading experiments, and in this video we'll be checking out how AutoOptimize can experiment with headings for you. The first experiment would be with the heading text. You can change the text in your headlines through it, and for that we're going to identify our headline and also our subheadline because we'll be working with both of these in this video. Then we'll start the experiment. Now you can see it says struggling to get a constant flow of customers. We can change it to get a constant pipeline of customers. It's just to show you that you can edit headlines through AutoOptimize. And once you're done doing that, you can play it to see what it looks like. And this is how it is, and that's pretty good. So testing different headlines will allow you to easily find the best version of the headline that works for you, because the wording in headlines can sometimes be a little tricky to get right. And also for an international business, your headline should also translate well. You can also experiment with tone, word choice, length, and usage of numbers. Now we're going to start the next experiment, which is the red headline experiment. This is pretty easy. It's just changing the color of your headline to red, and that will help you get noticed because it is an attention-grabbing color. It can also signify the importance of your heading, but you need to make sure that it is legible with the background color. So if you want to use it but it doesn't go with your website, you can change the background color to adjust it. So this is going to attract more attention. You can see that because it is red and it's more noticeable for the viewers. Now after we've changed our headline color to red, we'll start our next experiment, which is going to be the animated headline versus the static headline. So you can animate a headline and it would be typed letter by letter as soon as someone visits your page, as you can see. So animating the letters is a great way to make visitors notice your headline, and it can grab attention. That is going to help a lot too. Now we will go to the next experiment, which is the I wish I could headline. So through this experiment, you can show viewers that they no longer need to wish for something that they want, as your product or service could provide it for them immediately, and it allows viewers to build a more personal and emotional connection with your brand. You can add a sentence to discuss what your product or service provides by adding the text I wish I could to the headline with a strike through. For example, we can change this to get more customers, and you can play it to see what it's going to look like. And crossing out the I wish I could phrase suggests a more positive possibility and a more empowered being. Now, our next experiment is going to be the baby underline under headlines. You can add animation or underline your headlines to bring attention to it, because a headline usually has some important information. Because it contains important information, you want people to be able to notice it. That's why you can apply the baby underline to your headline like this. As you can see, it is noticeable now. The next experiment is going to be different subheadlines. Now you can test different subheadlines on your page through this experiment. The subheadline is the second most important element on your website, and it should reaffirm why your reader is on the page and act as a primer for the story that the page is going to tell. For example, if our subheadline says getting people to your website and turning them into happy paying customers is what we do best, you can make it sound more catchy and proper by typing in turn your prospects into happy paying customers. So we're going to do that. And you can, after you're done typing in, you can just test it. And this is what it looks like, and that was all for this video. I hope you found it helpful and got a better understanding of how auto optimization works.